Well, good morning, everyone. I'm Dave Johnson, and I was just talking with Valerie. Goodness, time flies by. Next year is our 50th anniversary, but I think it's about our 47th anniversary for being in the wonderful world of network marketing. It's such a big part of my life. And I just think about oh my goodness, we've met a whole lot of people. And I think one of the most wonderful ideas is just the feeling that something wonderful happened to someone else because of your influence, being at the right place at the right time, and having something to offer. I felt there's a Thomas Monson who said something that I just love. And it's the idea that just the most wonderful feeling occurs when you follow a prompting. And by doing that, you got to be the answer to someone else's prayer, that something wonderful happened because of that. And I believe just naturally living our lives, this always happens. But if you're in the right employment, which is a big chunk of our lives, I think certain type of work avails you to having more and better ways to make a positive difference in the lives of others. And with that in mind, I think, okay, what would be the best work to make that happen? And then add to that, part of work is income, and definitely doing something and doing it well is just one of the most satisfying things that you can do. But let's just say some work is more fun than others. I've had some jobs where I really didn't like it at all. And my dream was to wake up on a Monday morning and think, oh boy, it's Monday and I get to go to work and I'm excited. That's one of the most wonderful ways. And then it's not so much drudgery, and then being able to just do work that really does have a positive impact. And so I've done a lot, been around along doing lots of things, and just had success beyond my wildest expectations and dreams. And yet also I've kind of hit a point where, wow, the best was many years ago, and where am I going now? And I just got more and more itchy until I found something that I want to share with you. And so I'm going to share my screen here. And let's see, where am I? Okay. Well, here we go. Okay. I believe one of the most wonderful things in the day of your life is when you just figure out, what is my purpose? And I just love this quote by Mr. Rogers. He's a really smart guy. But think about this. If only you could sense how important you are to the lives of those you meet, how important you can be to people you never even dream of. And think about this right here. There is something of yourself that you leave at every meeting with another person. That's powerful. It's so exciting. We just can't help but have influence on other people. And then I think, well, okay, this is a good thing, especially if it's a good influence. It's not very, Hitler had a lot of influence on a lot of people, but it was a really bad influence. They're dead. They're miserable. But let's turn it the other way around. Let's have as much positive as we can. And then I was just mentioning earlier, and this is Vince Lombardi that said this: it's better to create than maintain. And if you really think about it, can someone maintain? You're either growing or you're dying. And it's more fun to grow. and I felt before this came along, just a little bit of remorse, because I was making a really good income, but it matched what I was making many years ago, and it just wasn't going anywhere. And it just fits into this idea that we all know about, that insanity is continuing to do the same thing and expect different results. And I was getting results that I was frustrated with because I could not grow, especially what was missing was the thrill of helping other people grow. And so I just kind of, this is the thing that hit me. You didn't come this far to only come this far. So, wow. And the idea that we have this amazing opportunity to just go out and do good. One of my favorite scriptures is just that simple. He went about doing good. Well, we should do likewise. And so, wow. John Maxwell said that success is knowing my purpose in life, growing to my maximum potential, and by doing that, then going out and sowing seeds of benefit for others. Wow. Okay. Success. What is it? I think a lot of it is being anxiously engaged in a good cause and seeing progress towards good things happening. And what would more success be? Well, just being able to do that for more people, being able to make a bigger difference with more people. Isn't that a fun thought right here? And so I believe that's fundamentally what this company is all about. We have products that are the most powerful products I know of me, with all the companies I've been with. I'm a product enthusiast. I can't share something that I can't believe in myself. And that's why this is such just a natural, wonderful opportunity, because it fits in with everything that you would really like to have. It's just amazing. So Avini Health, wow, advances in natural healing. And this really is an invitation to participate in miracles. When I was introduced to Rick Deitch through his just famous zeolite product that has been proven to systemically detox, I experienced a personal miracle. I was told I had to do some things that I did not want to do using the standard of care. And I didn't have to do any of that. I just stayed home and put drops on my mouth and just had common sense, got rid of sugar and a few things like that. But I'd found a better way, and I just felt an obligation. I've got to let other people know about this. And it just pulled me off doing something new and wonderful. And I've been following Rick and Neil for several years now. And so we've come together, just some really good people doing work that matters. And it's so fun. I tell people just last May when the company formally began, and yet it was not really just began, because as an example, Rick, he's been doing this stuff for years. I created hundreds of products, helped a lot of different companies start. He was the foundation of their products. But it was always a little bit frustrating because they would say, well, can you take some of the things out of it? We don't want to pay that much. And that would be very frustrating for a passionate creator wanting to make the very best. And also, just when I have been with them for a few years, I've used this product and followed it through several different companies. and finally, I think all of us just got frustrated enough to follow into that thing that if you want to do it right, I guess you're just going to have to do it yourself. And everything was already in place. In fact, I created quite a bit of following and fans of this product as well. And so when we started Avini, we already started with just an amazing experience, high integrity people that work well together, that we all love each other. We love the product. And now we're driving our own bus. It's just so thrilling. It's new, and yet it's not. With the advantages of experienced product that's proven, like the thing I'm referring to, the Cell Defender is what we call it now. It's been in companies that have moved almost 100,000 bottles a month. Imagine that. So I think we can sell this stuff. I get so excited. And so this is one of statements that I really kind of enjoy and I smile at. Disrupting the sick care industry, one happy customer at a time. What a great mission to be on. And if you have not watched this, you can get it through different sources. I think even YouTube, but just type in Steve Jobs, The Lost Interview. They found it. And this was Steve Jobs just coming back to Apple. And he was just reflecting, and he's a brilliant guy, and he's quite the innovator, but he is a leader. He's a visionary. But listen to this right here. He says, I was lucky enough to spend my life in finding A players. Are you an A player? You could be, but finding A players, getting the best people together. We were on a mission from God. It was the hardest and the happiest moment in my life, an intense and cherished experience, creating a beautiful culture, creating products of spirit and enlightenment. Well, isn't that us? Wow. Products of spirit and enlightenment. We're creating a culture. It's just so fun. And then every one of us have the opportunity to be a major player. To take a big part in this in creating this new culture, and because we're just little, we're just in the hundreds of people right now in our movement, and you can just feel it. This is going to be really big, and just getting good people at the beginning and realizing this. And in fact, I'm going to share some words. And anything you want to say, someone else has said it earlier. And better. and so a lot of my best thinking, a lot of my best words came from somebody else. And so this is some things that you just couldn't say it any better, just like the words that Steve Jobs just talked about. And so I'm just going to say this right here. And I believe with all my heart, this is what our company is about. I know them, and I know what makes them tick inside. And so think about this. We hold a deep sense of responsibility to create a sustainable company that empowers people for success, one that people can trust, to be ethical and transparent. And I've never heard Neil tell a lie. He's straight as straight. And sometimes he says stuff that you don't want to hear, but he just always tells the truth, to stay true to who we are. Now, every company decision is based on these guiding principles. I've seen that over and over again. This is a company that won't disappoint you. As Avini, corporate, what we say is what we do. Doing right, it's the only option. People and their success are the first priority. And I've seen that. They put us first. And the goal to have a positive impact. Think about this. I believe so far, and I think going off in the future as we get bigger and bigger, we can do this, that we can only positively impact every person we come into contact, that no matter who they are, they're better because of their experience with Avini. So we got a great club to join. We've got a healthy culture. And now here's a fun thing. We're part of this, and we're going out looking for good people. It's real critical that we are good people so that we'll attract the right people. Birds of a feather do flock together. And that's regarding a company, because a company has a personality just like you do, and we attract those kind of people. And so we want to be some of the best examples of who we are, so we can attract really good people. And so here we are. When you change, everything will change for you. We want to be a change agent with our products, with the culture, being around us. One of the most important ideas is that we become like the people we're around. Zig Ziglar says it well. He says, if you want the flu, just hang around people that have the flu and you'll get the flu. Well, if you want to be successful and be going somewhere, hang around those kind of people. And don't be an anchor, be a sail. Help us all do things better with the people we're around. So we want each of us to be the best examples of of our culture. Wow. Think about that. Okay. Now, why did they start this? Well, I've kind of alluded to that, and this is this is it. If you look and can imagine, Rick, he was on a call just a few days ago, and he's coming in early and going home late, making my favorite product, the zeolite. Wow. Okay, so yeah, if it really is easier to be a distributor. In fact, I was begging Neil a year ago, let's just do it ourselves. And he says, it's a lot of work. And so, yeah, it is easier to be a distributor than it is to start a whole new company. But and it isn't the easy road, but it's the best road. And that's what's happened. Years, everybody that's with us has been just a little disenchanted and frustrated. And so I would say one of the fundamental things is inspirational dissatisfaction is what Avini was born from. So, wow, tired of seeing good people trying to improve their lives. We went diamond in Avini our first month. And it wasn't because of that, that I'm so smart. I've been kind of staying the course. I came to the dance with Rick a few years ago, and I've just kind of been following him. And it's been kind of a circuitous a construction road, bouncing around. But I'll tell you, we just got onto a brand new freeway, and it's moving. Everybody's happy. It's wonderful. We got all the good, experienced leadership, proven business ideas. The comp plan we have has already gone out on a shakedown cruise with another company. Everybody loved it. We've just tuned it up and made it better. It's just perfectly designed with human nature and how people work and the Pareto principle, all of those kind of things. It's all been figured out. And so you can go really fast if you've gone fast before. And so why did I go diamond? Well, because we went diamond with these products and this comp plan before, and we just kind of kept the same seating assignments and moved over. We like each other. We're going somewhere, and let's just do more of the same. So here we go. Okay, we are raising the bar. People are searching for more. I just think in just the hard reality of stuff, since the first of the year, you gotta do a whole lot more. We went down to Utah to the convention, but we thought we'd add a few extra days and see some of our kids that are there and maybe have a mini vacation. So we took mountain bikes down there and stayed at a resort and just had fun all over the place. But and I love my truck, but it just made me mad every time I'd put $100 for the tank when it's half that the first of the year. Go to a grocery store. Every time you go, things are a little bit higher, and it's at a point where you can't just skimp and try to get by. You've got to make more. We're offering people an opportunity that I think is just so much more than making money, but that's important. Quoting Zig Ziglar again, money isn't the only thing, but it is right up there next to oxygen. And so this is just really fun. Not fun to put $100 in your tank, but it's fun to be able to, not with a smile, but at least being able to. Wow, that's so neat. And so we can open the door for having. I look at our bottles and stuff and think, well, they're bottles of miracles, but also hope and possibilities. And so we've got something that really is going to be amazing. Okay, products. I mentioned I love good products. I can't sell bad stuff. And if you read labels, you'll fall in love with our products. Listen to the calls that we have with our creators of amazing products. And think of this. When we were at that meeting Thursday night, we all introduced ourselves, and it was just fun. There's tree trimmers and oh, just on and on, what people did. And those are all important things to do, and they have value, and all work is ennobling. And but it was so fun to get up and say, hey, I'm Dave Johnson. I'm working with an amazing company. I could say we're a takeout company. We've got a product that's clinically proven to systemically move throughout the body and take out bad stuff, heavy metals, other toxins, and a healthy, clean body is one that's free of heavy metals. We've got another product that's absolutely amazing in that you take that, and it has trillions of little tiny balls of silver that are different than any other product, and it takes out all pathogens, bacteria, virus, things like that. If you feel a scratchy throat coming on, or your eyes are itchy, get on that stuff. You can spray it right in your eyes. Breathe it in as you spray it, and that might never materialize. Wow. And then half of the population is suffering from pain, and pain meds are some of the most dangerous things to take. We all know people that their lives have been ruined by starting on a prescription pain relief. Or if you're hurting, then you take over-the-counter pain meds chronically. They'll mess you up to the point that the organs that have to process that stuff, liver and kidneys, that's the number one reason over-the-counter drugs for liver and kidney failure. We've got something that works with pain, I believe, probably better than anything you'll ever use, and zero toxicity, non-habituating. You won't get in a habit, and it's just non-steroidal, none of the bad stuff, all of the good stuff. And as you use it, it works better and better, instead of your body building up a tolerance and needing to use it more or get onto a heavier product. We got something that can really add value and quality of life to everyone that uses it. So wow, and so yeah, I got some good contacts, including the nice salmon dinner that we had last night. Oh wow. Okay, our company. I've been in a lot of companies. This has been my living for pretty much my entire working life, and so I've lived inside a lot of comp plans. This is my favorite. This is one where I can see anybody that wants to can. Not just the right comp plan that pays more than anybody I've ever seen, but the way it's built and designed to just be very cooperative. And so fundamentally, it's just find three really good people and teach other people to do that, and just continuing to do that over and over again. And you're creating three taproots, big legs, and then just helping other people do the very same thing with the strategy of moving up the ranks is all about getting more people, and then trying to just kind of keep them into balance. And then all the people that you bring in, as you continue to bring people, they can benefit with the volume and so forth. So it just really creates a non-compete, no dog eat dog, powerful plan where everybody's lifted up by everyone. I just love it. And all, again, powered by the best products you'll find anywhere. And kind of neat, I love products that change people's lives, and they love them. But everything's less than $100. Everything is within affordability. But in order to use them, you got to eat them, and then you got to get more. And so that's the ideal thing, is have unique, transformative products that you love, and get everybody on auto ship. So it creates just a real strong, stable business that'll grow and continue to grow. So wow, we just pay better. You haven't seen anything like this before. It's just absolutely amazing. And so kind of think about this. Well, if you're already happy, well, you need these products. You really do. You might not be interested in compensation. We've shared this with people, but historically, what I love is meeting people, and they might say that, and it's really true. They're not looking for a business. A lot of people aren't. And when you reach out to people, I wouldn't necessarily talk about the business anyway, because there's a lot of people offering a business, and I don't want people to be thinking, yeah, we're just another one. What you want to do is look at what everybody else is doing and doing something different. And so it's a lot more fun to talk about what our products do and getting them curious about, as an example, a lot of folks are concerned about their immune system, and they might catch something. And if you are able to offer something unique, one of my favorite things right now that gets really people curious, so many people hurt, and being able to offer them something that is just a whole new category creator, and that this doesn't hurt people, it doesn't have side effects, talking about that, and get that conversation going, because they'll figure it out. If there's amazing products like that, there's probably a business opportunity. However, if you get people on it and they're hooked, then they'll probably share it with other people, and all of a sudden it hits this point where, well, if you're going to do it for free, hey, we could actually pay you. We could show you how to get it at a less price, and things just kind of automatically start flowing and coming out. And the person that wasn't interested in a business, it still wouldn't be polite to not accept a check and cash it. So pretty amazing. This is such a good thing. Okay. Wow. So here we have not just an opportunity to earn income, but an opportunity to do good. Everybody you meet is a prospect, because they have a body, and this stuff helps our body, and this just gives people more options. It's just, oh wow. And when we first started Avini Health, I was invited to the lab and just heard everybody talk, and it's not about someday having this big corporate palatial office or headquarters. I think okay, here's our CEO. He has a home office. Well, actually, his wife does, and so Neil, the guy that's controlling everything, that's ran billion-dollar companies, he's on the kitchen table with his desktop, but he's really smart, knows the right people. And oh my goodness, yeah, I just can't say it enough. Proven product, experienced leadership, the timing is right, the markets are measurable. I think you ought to go for it. That's just, oh goodness, and without the palace and all the other stuff, that they can pay us more. And think about this: the other companies I've been with, even the one that I was with for 30 years. And had made some amazing money, still was, really, for that matter. But the thing that was amazing, after all of those years, it was a rented office. If they wanted to create a new product, they went out to someone else that invented it, someone else manufacturing it, someone else that was the warehouse and doing fulfillment, someone else doing the pay and all that kind of thing. So that's typically what it was. In fact, the last couple of companies I was with sharing this product, they had Rick make the zeolite, then it went somewhere else to fulfillment, so a warehouse, and then just everybody was doing other stuff and just a rented office. And I think, wow, what if you took all those moving parts that take extra time, and what if you didn't have to pay all of those extra people, and you could just make the product, and you could warehouse it, but it was warehoused in the form of raw material, and you need a little extra. Instead of waiting for back orders, you just manufacture this stuff. You can turn out thousands of bottles in a couple of hours, and that's really cool. And so it's made fresh, it's shipped right there. Wow, there's more money to pay us. And again, they're not interested in building some big fancy palace somewhere. So wow, I love it. Everybody's just really passionate about the product, and they want to get it out to as many people as possible. So we might pay more. This is how we can pay that much. Wow, and nobody can compete with us in quality of product, because we can bake better product. and we don't have all those extra steps, so we can sell it at a good price and still pay more than anybody else. Now, I'd just like to end with this. I heard Dave Ramsey say this, and it struck me. This is a way to live your life. And so I'll just read this, if I may. And I can hear his voice saying it. He says, the most rewarding and the most frustrating, the most profitable thing you will ever do is learn to lead high quality people well, to learn to bring someone on that's a high quality person, build a relationship, have clear communication, lead them well, and build the culture of the company, building a team of high quality thoroughbreds. And we're all winning, and you had something to do with this. This is a rich thing. This is a business that's got a soul. Well, that's where we are. And it's fun to build a business, a growing asset. The idea of not just linear income, go to work, get paid, go to work, get paid, but actually go to work and frankly, go to work and go to work and go to work and then get paid. But as you continue to grow and build an asset, wow, this is powerful stuff. And so that's my thoughts on everything, and hope it got you thinking. I would just say this is worthy of your all, and just kind of think about when's the last time you ran as fast as you could, and how fast is that? My greatest fear was always to eventually grow old and die with still a full tank of gas. Wouldn't it be fun to just fully expend yourself, to truly live and just find out how good you really are, to find something that is inspirational enough to where you think, this is worth my all. I recall the Apollo project. They sent a man to the moon, and just the course of a few years, it began with President Kennedy saying that before the end of this decade, we're going to take a man and send him to the moon and safely return him. And everybody got caught up in that. And all the many people that were personally involved in the Apollo project, whether it was the janitor sweeping a hangar, the scientists, they were doing better than they'd ever done before, because they were sending a man to the moon. I just think, wow. And they did it. We did it. And that's what this is. It's this idea of just having what's been referred to as an Apollo kind of vision, a big, hairy, audacious goal, something that just really lights you up. And this is a way we can be just on fire for something. This is where we can, because we all know that on just any given day, that the excitement of that day doesn't call forth enormous hidden reserves that we all know we have. We could all do more than we're doing, and that's what I'm so thankful about Avini for. Is I'll wake up in the middle of the night and start thinking about it, and I just think, wow, I just can't wait, and just get excited. So you're thinking, who else can I call? Who can I share this with? Nobody knows about it. Everybody is a prospect, and have no fear. Just go out there. Your job is just to let everybody know about it. Their job is to decide what they want to do after they've gained the knowledge of this. It might not be anything. It might be get some products, but everybody deserves to know about this. And so now is the time to run. Let's see how fast you can go. Hey, sure love y'all. I'm glad you're part of our team, and let's go out and make it happen.